so mind-blowing. My hair is fluffy, it's soft, it's not crunchy, and it's defined.
Overall, what I love about Curl Mix products is that it glides through your hair and applies so easily.
These are all 10 out of 10 products. Say no more. You need these.
So these are my final results. My hair is extremely soft and it smells amazing.
I shouldn't even have to say it, but the results are bomb.
I am in love, you guys.
I think this is the biggest my hair have look on a wash and go.
This 4-step wash and go system. Thank you, Curl Mix. Thank you.
Hello everyone, welcome to Wash and Go Wednesday. I'm Kim, CEO and co-founder of Curl Mix.
And I'm Tim, COO and co-founder of Curl Mix. And first of all, let me give you a big warm welcome. If you have not seen a Wash and Go Wednesday before, you are in for a treat. Because every Wash and Go Wednesday, we teach you how to get the best Wash and Go ever. Did you plan that?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. So, we teach you how to get the best Wash and Go ever using our simple 4-step wash and go system.
And tonight we're going to be using our lemon cream fragrance featuring argan oil. And the oils do matter, the products are different, so definitely keep that in mind.
Yes, this one is going to be perfect if you have type 2 hair because it is a lighter, it's a lighter mix. So it'll be great for those with type 2 hair, but then also we're going to walk you through the Curl Mix method, which is how you can get the best wash and go ever, whether you decide to use Curl Mix products or not.
Yes.
So if you're here for the first time, let us know who you are
What's
and
up,
where you're checking in from.
Hey, Crystalline. What's up, Charlene? And you guys are going to be giving away products all night long. But in order to win, you have to share the live. So make sure to go ahead and click that arrow button that says share. And we're going to be selecting winners randomly from that share list. So it doesn't matter if you won before. You can win today. So, well, it doesn't matter if you won in the last 30 days. But if you've won past those 30
Kim's about
days.
to get some of y'all in trouble because a few of y'all are definitely ineligible. But tonight, like Kim said, share the live because we're going to be giving away hundreds of dollars of free Curl Mix gifts, full-size systems all night long. And today is also very special because it is the last time you guys will be getting our Black History Trivia.
Yeah,
and I know you will see.
I don't think nobody's sad about that.
There'll be
because
some
they're like,
tears in the chat.
This Black History Month trivia has been way too hard.
Listen, I stacked the deck for you guys this time. These are all easy ones.
She
It's
said
all
she likes my
easy
lip
ones.
color.
Oh yeah.
Tim said it was too dark, but he just don't like lipstick. So.
And then Rachel, she's like, "Is that the minted lipstick?"
It's a combination, but it's definitely their gloss. I live by their gloss. So, yes, welcome Rachel. All right, you guys. So we already started. She has like a type 2 texture. Her hair is pretty long, and we started with the shampoo first. Okay. Make sure you go ahead and share live, and we're gonna get that giveaway started and go pick someone. But before we do that, we're gonna get into the wash and go.
Yeah.
So
Naysheri's hair started off actually really good, and we're gonna take it to the next level with our wash and go.
Yes.
So you'll see now we get the hair saturated, completely soaking wet. All the best wash and goes begin with water, water, water. Get that hair soaking wet so that number one, we can start to get it clean. Step one is to cleanse the hair. You can't do that without water. And then as we go through each of the steps, we're going to make sure her hair is always saturated. So if you're at home doing your wash and go, make sure you're doing it in the shower, right? Not everybody has an Andra Renee here to do their wash and goes. So when you're at home, make sure you're in the shower and your hair is wet the entire time. And so when you do start with step one thing you'll notice is that Andra starts at the root of the hair, at the scalp, and then works her way down the strands. The key here is you want to make sure you're getting all that dirt, the oil, that grime, whether it's pollution, whether it's sweat, regardless of how your week has gone, you want to make sure you're cleansing the hair. And depending on, you know, your particular environment, what you did that week, you may want to do 2 washes. I know normally for me, I like to do 2 washes because I want to make sure it's clean because I'm always rolling around with the babies. And there's like always some kind of crazy junk going on in my hair. Like we went to the park this weekend and we had snowball fights and there was definitely dirt in some of those snowballs. And then we're going to move on to step 2. So once you open up the cuticle, you cleanse the hair, you want to go in with your conditioner and start to close that cuticle and then lubricate the hair so that we can begin detangling. So the conditioner plays a couple different roles. If you aren't familiar with conditioners, conditioners have a lower pH, it's an acidic pH, and that helps close the cuticle, but then also it has it helps to lubricate so that you start reducing friction as you begin your detangling phase. All right, and so normally we always suggest you use some kind of detangling tool. You go in with your fingertips first and kind of rake through, but then you always want to follow up with a tool, and that's what we are on live right now. So once we finish up this section, we're going to go right into our detangling phase. So remember, if you have questions about how to get the best wash and go, anything related to Curl Mix, other than, you know, where's my order, the customer service stuff, we'll be answering them all night long. So put your questions in the comments.
Yes.
And it looks like
Yes.
Kim has a few of our giveaway winners
I have
already.
some winners, you guys. Are you guys excited? Let me see. Put some comments. Let me know and say ready. Ready in the comments so we know you're ready to see who won. Yes?
Oh, I got to shout out Marika Wills. She is from Anchorage, Alaska.
All right.
Checking in on Wash and Go Wednesday.
Right, a place colder than Chicago.
Right, I've never been to Anchorage, but I love that you found Curl Mix.
Yes, yes.
And she's on YouTube.
We deliver to Alaska, right?
Huh?
It's a United. We deliver to Alaska.
Yeah, we do deliver to Alaska,
okay.
of course.
I had to make sure. I'm like, we deliver to Alaska. I'm pretty sure.
Alaska and Hawaii, you guys are in Zone 8. The USPS will get that package to
John,
you.
can you
No
scroll
problem.
up? Someone had a question. She said, is it better to use the whole system? I tried steps 3 and 4 on Monday, and my style is not lasting. Delete, what did you do? We need to know your exact steps. So did you, like, yeah, what did you do? How are you protecting your hair at night? We need more details.
Yeah,
All right,
so
you guys.
she does have a question that I would love to kind of touch on, right? If you are trying to combine Curl Mix with something else, no, you won't get the best results because some products might be incompatible with our product.
Yes.
Right? So if you want to get the absolute best results, use our entire
And this
system.
is not us trying to like sell you more products. This is, we've seen people do kind of their own thing with the products and not be happy about the results. So we're just trying to help you get the best wash
You know,
ever.
in particular, we've started to, we've done a bit more work around combining Curl Mix with other brands. And so particularly, if you have a conditioner or a leave-in conditioner that contains cetyl alcohol, it will not work very well with our moisturizer and gel.
Well, it's not the moisturizer,
Oh,
it's
just
the
the
gel.
gel?
The gel, because the gel's a natural gel. It's like food, right? It's flax seeds. And so when you pair it with cetyl alcohol is safe, but when you pair it with it, it makes the gel like create white chunks in the hair and like it's not slippery
Kind of
anymore.
starts to bead up a little bit.
Yeah, so we recommend not using other leave-ins with our flaxseed gel. Definitely, our moisturizer is formulated to work well with the gel. So let's get to this winner situation. All right,
Let me
so
grab
our
it.
first winner is going to be Linda Joyful Howard. You are the proud new winner of our lemon cream system.
I feel like Vanna White here.
Shampoo, moisturizer, shampoo, conditioner, our moisturizer and our gel worth over $80. But you win it 100% free. And if you do not win, it's totally fine. Just click the link in the description and you'll get 20% off until midnight.
Absolutely. So remember, if you do win tonight, take a screenshot of the end of this live and send it to us at info@curlmix.com along with your name and address, and we'll get the product sent out to you right away.
So let's check in with Andra. What's going on over here with Nasheree's hair?
So we just finished our conditioning and detangling step, and we're rinsing out now. We want to make sure we get all that conditioner off of the hair, even off of the back of the neck, because when we go in to do steps 3 and 4, we don't want to be competing between the moisturizer and the gel and the conditioner to get to the hair. So right now we're just thoroughly rinsing, we've detangled, and like Tim said, making sure we get that water and that product saturated and that we're smoothing down the direction that the cuticle is supposed to lay as it's closing.
So you say you noticed something about Nasheree's hair that it's deceiving. You said that it looks, what did you say?
So everyone, well, people I should say, can get caught up on appearances and assume that that means something about the hair, but you have to feel the hair and touch it. You also have to know more about the person whose head it's on to know what's going on there. And so at first sight, it looks really silky because it is silky and it is reflective. But another thing is it's got some coarseness to it. And so I still have to go through the detangling process with a tool, not with fingers, to make sure that we're getting all that shed hair out. And as well, she gets a lot of tangles in the back. And so if you're not getting those out, that can be not good for those ends and just the overall health of the hair. And so just making sure that we're just as thorough, even though it may look like you can just run your fingers through it, so we can get a really good set.
You know what's funny? My cousin Rosa, she's Latina, and well, I'm probably Latina too, but she's like more Latina than I am. And when we were kids, she would like French braid my hair or cornrow it, and you know I was like, okay, Rosa, like my turn to do your hair. And when I would have to detangle her hair, I was like, my goodness. I was like, Rosa, you know what? I was like, it was a lot. It was hard. It was very hard. But I got good at it. For sure.
All right. And so, Nasheree, they are loving your hair. They're like, oh my God, it's so shiny and so long. They love it. And I like the, I think it was somebody who noticed it. They're like, I love the diversity, right? So, we did short hair last week. We got long hair this week. So we love getting new and different hair types so that you guys can see that our wash and go system and the Curl Mix method really do work on all hair types. Right? So if you aren't familiar with the brand or if you aren't familiar with the Curl Mix method, just go ahead and Google Curl Mix method. We'll be talking about it and showing you all night long, but we'd love for you to check it out on your own.
And Dominique says, does she have to store Curl Mix in her fridge? You do not have to store it in the fridge. It will make it last longer and protect it more, but it has a preservative in it, so you're fine. You don't have to store it in the fridge, but it will extend the shelf life.
Yeah, it'll extend it, but you know, who wants cold products?
It has a 6 months to a year shelf life, so you're fine. All right. Thanks, Charlene. She says, Curl Mix is the best company for diversity. Y'all know I love y'all. I love that big time. Thank you. Selene says, teach. All right.
Oh, and Christine Stufflebeam, she asked the same thing about the shelf life.
Oh, okay, perfect. I just said it. And that's only for the gel because it's literally made from flax seeds. Like that, and flax seeds is what you normally would eat. So, but everything else is a longer shelf life than that. All right,
Maya
so now
Williams,
let's get to this trivia.
Yeah, real quick. Maya Williams, she said, I have almost waist-length hair. My hair is very similar to the models, and my hair tangles a lot if I leave it out. I can't see the rest of it, but that is a great point. Oh no, sorry, I was reading two different ones.
So what you can do for that is you can make sure you're separating the hair at night. So you can put it in 2 pigtails or 2 puffs or a pineapple. And so really when you let your hair kind of do its own thing at night, that's when it gets the most tangled. And I think that's for anyone, but especially if you have longer hair.
Sometimes we always talk about protecting your hair with like satin or silk, but then you also might want to just double up those methods, right? If you have long hair, you might want a pineapple and use the pillowcase and the scarf.
It's not even about that so much. It's more about, even you can still get tangles and use a bonnet, right? You have to separate the hair in the bonnet, like a loose ponytail or something, so it's just not moving around at night. Coupled with sweat and sebum and all of that, that's how you're going to get more and more tangles. So it looks like Andra's trying to make sure she's going in with the moisturizer. So what's interesting about Nasheree's hair is, I'm assuming you're not using as much, right, Andra? Or I don't know. What's going on, Andrew? What you doing?
I mean, I'm just getting started on this part, and it just really depends on how it's reacting. We're going to get good coverage, and that totally depends on each model or each, customer at home. So, yeah, I mean, as long as we got good coverage, we're good to go. I don't count the pumps,
Gotcha. So I know that, some of our customers have said before that the moisturizer can be a little heavy on their hair. So if you have a finer texture, then I just would be careful how much you're adding. You still want to add it because you want like the softness. Because it is a gel for step 4 at the end of the day, and so the moisturizer does kind of help to soften the hair. So you're just gonna be careful with how much you apply. Charlene, I know you do a lot of type 3s and 2s with Curl Mix.
Yeah, Charlene is actually helping out everybody in the chat today. I love it. And thanks, shout out to Charlene and Monica for helping Tanzania. I think we missed her question. Maybe if we have time, we'll probably go back. But yeah, if you have a similar hair type to Nashri, you probably will love the lemon as well.
Yes.
But if you don't know what system to use right away, go to curlmix.com, and right up at the top, you can take our quiz. We'll walk through your preferences, your lifestyle, and a few other questions to get the perfect mix for you.
Tanzania said it felt too light for her hair. So what I will say is that Curl Mix products are light in general. They're formulated that way. Flaxseed gel is a lightweight formula, so that's number 1. But number 2, argan or lemon is the lightest of the formulas that we offer. So keep that in mind as well. So that's what it just depends on how you apply it. All right.
Oh, and then someone else, I think it was Jackie, she said, is it okay to use water to refresh every day? We don't recommend you add water to your hair every single day. Ideally,
but Jackie has shorter hair too.
Oh, okay.
So Jackie, so her hair is a bit shorter, so you can add more water more regularly. It's not gonna hurt, but you're just gonna probably end up styling more often if you're adding water every day.
Yeah, I was also gonna suggest if you just get in the shower and let it steam up, that might replace you actually having to wet it each day. As my hair has grown out a little bit, I actually was wetting it more often. Now I'm up to 7 days in between washes. And if something special pops up, then I'll kind of do a new wash and go, like if we have a birthday party or something like that. Taking Kim out on a nice date, I'll do a refresh. But for the most part, I'll wait my 7 days, keep my weekly schedule, so my hair is looking real nice for wash and go Wednesday. All right, and then we're also...
To that too.
Say what?
I want to speak to that.
Awesome.
So when we talk about refreshing, I also want to your synonym is to reset the hair, right? Ooh. So a set is something that we're wanting to hold in place. We want some type of longevity out of it. And so we have a cleanse, condition, moisturizer, styling with the gel, and then we're going to go under the dryer to set the hair. Old school roller sets, rod sets, we're setting that hair, right? If you take that roller off while you're under the dryer and the hair's still wet, it's ruined. The set's over, it's done. Get your money back, walk out. So similarly, if you're resetting your hair on a daily basis with water, that water is going to cause the hair to gradually frizz. So if you put products on there and then you wet it, like when you go back into shampoo, it's like the same thing. Now maybe you're not using as much, but what you're doing is kind of breaking up that product, just like if you were getting ready to go and get in the shower and reset your hair. So just be mindful of that. If you're going to redo it, go ahead and reset it, like fully reset it. Like if you do have shorter hair, maybe it's an every 2 to 3 day thing. Reset the hair, do steps 1 through 4. So yeah, just to kind of clarify that, I know we call it refresh, but also remember you're resetting the hair when you wet it and go back in there.
Christine Stufflebeam, she said Andre's my hero for doing this wash and go Wednesday with that ring on. Flexing on y'all with the ring. And then also, they're talking about set. They're like, look at Andre's nails. Killing it, shining it in the light.
Y'all are good for being like, yes, nails. I'm over here trying to get this education, okay? But I appreciate it.
Yeah, they just want to support you, Andra. That's all. They just want to hype you up as well. I'm distracted by all these beautiful nails and beautiful rings and Kim's beautiful makeup.
Lip color, right? It was like, so do you guys see her curls kind of popping right now? It's like the water added a little weight, but the curls are starting to kind of separate and clump. And that's really what you want for a really curly, defined looking wash and go. So have we gotten to the gel yet, Andre? Yep. Oh, okay. Oh, then that is why I see the curls popping. Gotcha.
Yeah, so Kim was back there double checking on a few more of our share giveaway winners, but I think right now it's time for trivia.
Right? We should have a song. We too Chicago, y'all.
No. So I have our great Black History flashcards from Urban Intellectuals, and we'll be going through the Volume 2 deck, which features famous black women famous black women. And so I decided to go a little easy because this is the last day. We're going to get a few more winners, but the competition will be more stiff, okay? So I can't just, it's going to be easier, but that also means you got to be quicker on the uptake.
On the Google food.
You might not even have time to Google these. You might just have to know it. Bless your, middle school education. Every February, I know you learned about these people.
Tanzania is asking for what products we recommend. If you have kinkier hair like me, Tanzania, so my hair is like matted in the morning or whatever, and like kinky, the castor line is going to be the best because it's going to have the most hold. Okay, but because it has castor, we recommend washing your hair on a weekly basis anyway. So make sure you're cleansing because it is a heavier oil, and heavier oils can work two ways. They can provide the hair with more weight and more definition, but over time it can dry the hair out if you're not properly cleansing it on a weekly basis. So, and how does it dry the hair out? It's repelling water. So keep that in mind. Make sure you're shampooing on a weekly basis. Okay.
All right, trivia time. So the way this is going to go, I'm going to be reading from a card. You can't see it. It's behind here. I'm going to be reading successive clues, right? And you can guess at any time, right? So
and you have to have shared the live to win. So make sure you go ahead and click that share button, and then we're going to go ahead and read the clues, okay?
All right. So I'm going to read the first clue, and you can start guessing immediately if you think you know who it is. But I'm going to take a pause, read the next clue, until we get a correct answer. All right. So let's get started with the first one. This woman was an abolitionist and civil rights advocate. She escaped slavery in New York in 1827 and successfully sued for the return of her 5-year-old son with the help of an abolitionist family. She changed her name from Isabella Born Free after becoming a charismatic religious orator giving speeches about the evils of slavery. She became nationally recognized after publishing an autobiography about her life. It looks like we have a correct answer over on YouTube.
All right, we got 2 correct answers. All right, so Jana Hamilton on Facebook.
That might be Janae.
Janae, sorry. And on YouTube, we have
Maya Williams. Congratulations, Janae and Maya. Or if it's Jana, let us know. I thought it was Janae, though.
So Sojourner Truth is the correct answer. Yes, congrats, y'all. Awesome. Yes for Black History Trivia. Yes for your shares. Come on, y'all. I appreciate that.
I told you it would be a little bit easier. Now I'm gonna step it up, but it's still gonna be relatively easy. You want to go do another one?
That was too easy. Too easy, Drew.
Kim said it was too easy. She said y'all need to work a little bit harder. So let's do one more. All right. This woman was a track star, Olympic champion, and educator.
Jackie Jonah Kersey.
Nope. Stop. You're messing things up. And that is not correct.
Flojo. That's the same
She
person.
contracted polio at the age of 4 and lost the use of her left leg, but eventually regained her strength thanks to her family's dedication to providing massage therapy at home. Oh, we got a correct answer on YouTube. I knew that was going to get somebody. All right. She refused to let her disability stop her and became the first American woman to win 3 gold medals in track and field during the 1960 Summer Olympic Games in Rome. And we have our second winner from Facebook, Jan Holmes Boyd.
And who won on
All right,
YouTube?
so it was Angel Puckett from YouTube and Jan, and I lost the rest of her name, Jan, from Facebook.
All right, you guys,
the correct answer is Wilma Rudolph.
To claim your prize, make sure to email us at info@chromix.com and let us know your address. And you have to provide a screenshot that says this live has ended, so you have to make sure you stay until the very, very end, okay?
So you have to share and stay to the end, and we will get you your very own
lemon cream wash and go system.
Yep. Let's show the prize.
Boom.
Get in my Vanna White on.
So you guys, so let's hop back in with Andra. Let's see how Naysherie's hair is doing and what's going on. So we've applied the moisturizer already and we've applied the gel. And so where are we now, Andra? What's going on?
So we're setting. I've just gotten the product saturated. I just put a little bit more up in here so we can get some smoothing and make sure we have some longevity there too. And we're getting ready to prepare for her to actually kind of flip over and do a little bit of swinging so we get some lift at these roots. Whenever you hear somebody say, I don't mind a little bit of lift, they want lift. Because people who want
A little bit of lift is a lot of lift.
because when people want flat hair, like me, I want a flat day one, they come in and they say, nope, I want 8 days. I want 7 days. So she's I don't mind. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and try to get her that based off the technique that we use. So yeah, just, get
I have a
ready.
question.
You know, I'm
What about we not scrunching? You know, everybody like scrunches at the bottom. What's that about?
So personally, I put gel on it. I don't necessarily want to go in and disturb a set.
Yeah.
And so if that's the case, I don't necessarily need to put maybe as much gel if I'm going to go right back in and keep moving that hair while it's drying. Now, one of the things we will do, because she does have decent elasticity, is we're going to diffuse and gently put it up underneath, and it's going to gradually shrink back up anyway because she does have that longevity.
Gotcha. Okay.
Charlene Turner said, them curls are life.
Yeah, they
They
are.
are loving your curls. Christine Suffelbeam said, curls looking good, Naysherie. One of the things I noticed, I actually like the further, I don't really like day one curls as much as I like day 3 and 4 curls, right? I kind of like having the little fluffy curls.
For me,
it's something. It's really cool for me, and it's at that point in time, it's really soft as well.
I think it depends on like the how much your hair shrinks. Because my hair shrinks a lot, so I prefer day one because my hair is the longest on day one, and then so it's flatter. So if it's flatter, it means it's longer or looks longer, and then it just kind of shrinks up over time. And so Monica, so she says I don't scrunch until it's dry. I know Charlene says she loves scrunching.
She said she lives for scrunching.
She lives for scrunching. Yes.
Alexis, she said I'm loving her hair.
So the thing about scrunching when it's dry is it is going to kind of give it a little more, because you're going and you're doing some friction work, right? So that's what the scrunching is going to do either before or after it's dry. But just be mindful that if it's really dry, you can't reset it unless you have some water or some heat. And so just, if you want to give it a little bit of lift, that's kind of what we go in and do when we fluff our roots and things like that, to get a little more volume those next days.
Yeah, Selenation said day 2 is life, and I love it when it starts to get big.
All right.
We had someone else. They had a who was it?
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and dry Naysherie. It is about almost 7:30. Okay, we're good. So we'll finish drying before Wash and Go Wednesday ends. So that's gonna be awesome. She should share how she keeps her hair gorgeous. Naysherie, do you do anything to kind of protect your hair at night, or do you? Would you go to come on?
Yeah, sure.
All right, you can come on up. Come real close. There you go.
Okay. I do a double pineapple, as Kim said, because if not.
What does a double pineapple look like?
Yes, you gotta.
Oh, you don't have to move the hair, but just show me. Is it like just up the top? Okay.
It's literally, I'll take like the front part of my hair and I will do like a pineapple, and then I will take the rest of my hair and then do like another pineapple.
Oh, you look like Sonic. Like Sonic.
Literally.
Oh, cool. Okay,
And
cool.
it's honestly, it's lifesaver. And then I put a bonnet on it, a satin bonnet.
Ah, see, she separates the hair. And how long will your wash and goes last when you do that?
Like at least 5 days. If
Okay.
I don't do that, it's not even the longevity of the wash and go, it's the tangles. It gets too tangly. It's horrible.
Gotcha.
So yeah, that's a lifesaver.
Oh, good to know. Double
Rachel
pineapple.
Prado said double.
Double. So I was thinking. Sorry, go ahead.
360.
Oh, three. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Okay, we're gonna let Naysherie do a quick spin. Or you can come right up.
So
There
you
go.
can see the definition before we start to dry and set the curl.
Oh, you do
Dominica,
another
she
one for
said
me?
that
I'll go a little
is
slow.
gorgeous.
Okay.
Dominica says I do a double pineapple too, so I don't stretch my layers out. Weston says you're wow, just wow. Carmela said it's beautiful.
Awesome. All right, you guys. So Naysherie's getting under the dryer, And I think Andra's gonna do something where she sits under the hooded dryer, but she also dries the ends with the Dyson, just so that they can go a little bit faster.
Yep, and while we're doing that, it's the perfect opportunity to do more trivia, right? So, just to answer the question I saw earlier, they said, what product are we using? We're using our lemon cream line, which is great for someone with hair like Naysheree that is either more fine than someone like Kim, type 2 hair, or hair that is just like wavy curly. Alright, so let's go ahead and do more Black History trivia. Famous women throughout Black History. If you are ready,
And
let me see.
if I beat you guys, then I win.
No,
yes,
no.
yes.
Oh, actually, for this one, if Kim beats you, she deserves
That was
to
shade.
win.
That was shade.
I was like,
That was rude.
No, because those first two were a little too easy for me. You know I gotta make y'all work. Even harder than Kim wants to make y'all work. So I chose a little bit more difficult one.
Okay.
So I don't even know if Kim knows this one because I didn't know this one either. But I'm thinking you guys just might. All right. So this woman, I see the hearts. I see the the reactions going. Let's go ahead and get started. So this woman was a South African-born singer, humanitarian, UN Goodwill Ambassador, and civil rights activist. She was one of the first African-American musicians to receive worldwide recognition and bring African music to a Western audience.
Is she the lady that had the dance studio with the Alvin Ailey?
I have no idea what the name of that
Let me
person
see.
is.
Let me see,
Oh
let me
no,
see.
Kim is trying to cheat. Nope. You said if you beat them, they weren't gonna get anything, so they gotta work. All right. She's well known for her work.
Is that it?
Nah. Oh, actually, that's very close.
What about over here?
Let's see.
Nope. Oh,
It's close,
Dominique, you spelled it wrong.
No, she got it right.
No, Kanisha.
Oh.
Diesel got it right.
Wait, go back.
Go. We gotta double check. We gotta read. Watch the tape.
It came in really fast. Right, I'm gonna read one more. Tim, can you check it, Kim?
Okay, I'll be right back.
All right. So she's well known for her work to end U.S. segregation as well as apartheid and white minority government prominent in South Africa. All right. So I do see a few correct answers. We're gonna go back and check the tape and see who got it right.
Oh.
All right. Yeah. So the first correct answer is Charlene Turner.
Hey,
Charlene Turner, congratulations. Charlene, her house is overflowing with Curl Mix. We gotta double check Charlene's eligibility. I know she won recently. And then on YouTube, you wanna double check that one. I see a correct answer on YouTube as well, but I wanna make sure that's the first one we saw. All right. You got it?
Is that what you want to count? Or you want to wait till it the other?
Oh no, wait, she got it. It's the same person who keeps doing the same, she keeps finishing it. She finished it down below, and she's still the first. Nicole Gilmore on YouTube. We got it, we solved it. All right, so congratulations Charlene and Nicole Gilmore. The correct answer is Miriam Makeba. Alright, so she does have a first name, Zinzil Miriam Makeba, but we're gonna accept that one as well. Charlene came with a whole government name. She knew it. So Charlene got it and Nicole Gilmore got it as well. So you guys will get your very own Lemon Cream Wash and Go systems, which is the system we're using tonight. Alright, and I know, Charlene, you will find a happy home for this one because you have no more room in your house.
She uses it on all the neighborhood kids. Okay, you guys. So, I have a question. Well, our next giveaway is going to be the best story. Who can tell us their natural hair journey in their story? So, it's like something interesting about your journey, something you learned, maybe what your parents said about it or how someone encouraged you, or maybe how someone didn't encourage you. I want to hear you guys' stories in the comments. Let us know about your hair. We want to learn about you guys. And while we do that, we're going to take a look over at what Andra's doing. So it looks like Andra is diffusing Naycheree's hair. So I think we have the dryer on this heat. I don't think it's going to high heat though. I think we're probably like a medium heat or so. And you see she's picking up the hair ever so slightly because I'm trying not to move it as much because she's trying to reduce the amount of frizz that the hair gets at the end of this. And so she's diffusing upward so she can get a little lift, like Naysheree said she wanted, a little lift, which means a lot of lift. And I think we may have missed the part where Andra had her turn over and kind of hang her hair, swing it a little bit to kind of lift the root. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yep. So she did that part as well. And so we are just working to dry the hair. All right.
So we have we have a little a cool little surprise going on in the comments. So Charlene said she is eligible. It's been longer than 30 days.
You're gonna get in
so
trouble
you got your prize.
Woo! Congratulations, Charlene and Nicole. Yes, you guys won tonight's lemon cream wash and go system.
So
Yes.
Charlene is just if you go to Charlene's house, she got all the curl mix for y'all. She got more than we got.
Come on, Teresa said she probably do that more than we.
Yeah, I see Teresa said I want Charlene to send me a donation. LOL.
That's hilarious.
Oh, Charlene
Absolutely
said
hilarious.
come to Dallas. I got you.
That is so funny. I'm in Missouri. I'll be in Texas in April, but not in Dallas. Oh, sorry, Teresa.
But
So
don't
sorry.
worry, Teresa. We have a few more giveaways. You could probably get your own. You don't have to go to Dallas. We got you. We have at least 3 more cards here. We may not get to all of the cards, but there are plenty of opportunities for you to win. So like Kim said, you submit your stories. What is your curly hair journey?
Yes.
Let us know. We'll pick a couple winners, right? And then also we'll do more trivia.
You guys,
later.
before you post your story, make sure to copy and save it and repost it because it looks like Facebook isn't showing us all of the comments. I don't know why. It does that sometimes, especially like if we do the numbers giveaway, sometimes things don't show. But people are saying how beautiful Naycheree's hair is. I do see that.
Her hair is light.
Rachel says, are you going to do wash and go Wednesday with deep conditioner? I want to, Rachel. It just depends because I want to. It may not be a wash and go Wednesday, but it might just be a different, like a Monday or a Sunday or a Saturday live or something like that. Aja says, I used to flat iron my hair every day, and prior to that, I used to get relaxers often. Almost 3 years ago, I stopped using heat on my hair because it was bad. My hair wouldn't turn up at all. Now looking back, I can't believe I did that to my hair. You know, you guys, that reminds me of somebody in our Facebook group. She posted and she was saying that her hair started falling out. She thought it was because of product. But I think her hair was color treated. It was about 8 months in. And the hair was coming out right where the color started, or the color finished, but her new hair, her old hair started. So it's like it was falling out right around there. And it was funny because I remember having that same experience to my hair about 4, 5, 6 years ago. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. I have blonde.
Back when we were in Atlanta.
Yes, and I was not taking care of it.
Blonde and then like a orange.
Yeah, and then I straightened it, and it was just all kinds of like bad stuff. And so yeah, my hair definitely fell out. So I'm very strict with my hair now. Dominique says, I started doing my hair because my mom didn't know how to do my hair when I went to school. People made fun of me for my hair. I used to flat iron it a lot. You know, Dominique, that's like a lot of people's story. Like even
especially like it depends. So if you had just like a slight curl, most people were like with that slight curl or that wavy texture. We know a lot of people who tell us they were doing a flat iron every single day.
Yes.
Get out the shower, blow dryer, flat iron.
Every day. That's crazy. I'm like, oh my gosh. It kind of really sucks. It's the standard of beauty that everybody's trying to achieve, but no one really enjoys the process of it, you know?
And what's crazy is that most people have textured hair.
Yes,
like
70% of America.
Not even, I thought it was the world.
I don't know about that, but
like,
I know for sure America.
Okay, but definitely 70% of people don't have bone straight hair, right? They have some form of curls or waves or kinks, right? But there's this idea that good hair is straight hair, and that's just false. It's a narrative forced upon us and then reinforced by society. And so many people have that story of having to deal with the pressure of wanting to conform to that standard.
So Jackie asked, what is this VIP group? And she just got an invite to it. So Jackie, the VIP group is anyone who spent more than $500 with Chromix. You get invited to our special Facebook group where we kind of let you in a lot on the behind the scenes of what's going on. You guys know what Chromix Fresh is before everybody else.
You get a little favoritism in that VIP group. Not even a little, a lot of favoritism.
And then we're going to have a special dinner for our top 20 referrers in the group. So it's gonna be in Atlanta in March for the top 20 for this go round, and then we'll probably do another city next after that.
Next quarter.
Next quarter, but it's just a private Facebook group. So make sure to join, accept the invite, and come and meet us. There's about 65 of us or so in the group right now, so it's really like tight knit. Okay, let's see more of these stories.
Oh, we gotta read this one.
Which one? From who?
The one from Sonia. Let me go
Okay,
back
Tim's
up.
gonna scroll up because he wants to read Sonia's story. Yes.
Sonia said she was 50, and then
Sonia said,
Sonia is not 50.
Oh my goodness. All right, so Sonia says, I went natural during my 50th birthday after realizing how much money I spent the day before to go on a vacation in the DR for my birthday. We'll be celebrating my 30th year. Okay, I don't think I understand it.
So she
Can you come here or we can't hear you, Tim? Gotcha. Tim is trying to yell for me from behind the camera, and I'm like, I don't think anybody can hear that.
So she's saying she's been natural for what, 3 years?
Yes.
So she went natural on her 50th birthday. She realized how much money she was spending on her hair, I'm assuming.
Gotcha.
Getting ready for a vacation. But she's been natural for the last 3 years.
Oh, she
right?
spent a lot of money getting her hair ready for the vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Is that okay? I didn't get that
so.
part. Gotcha.
You can clarify with us. But somebody was like, Sonia is not 50. And look at,
She looks great.
Sonia looks amazing. You always got to spot people like Sonia. At least 10 years.
Right.
Just subtract 10 years. That's, or sorry.
Add 10 years to whatever you think it
your
is.
best guess.
Yes. Okay. Rachel says, embarking on a new curly hair volume. Okay. I don't know if it's like, I'm really bad at like guessing what people were saying when it comes to reading messages, and so I'm reading them exactly as they say, but that is not necessarily the best when you're like reading text from your phone.
So Rachel says she's been natural since 2005. She used other curly hair product lines for the last 10 years. And she was suffering hair loss for the past 2 years, and she was wondering if product buildup had anything to do with it. She was missing her curls, and she was looking for new products to regain her shoulder length curls. So she had been natural for a while. Her hair got really long, but she wasn't happy with the products that she was using. So now she's with Curl Mix to get her hair back.
So I will say, so I know a lot of us think hair loss means something was a bad product. But I want to say there's about 30 things that could be going wrong with your body that could cause hair loss before even before you even consider a product. So I want to first say that. And it's actually a video in our Facebook group. If you go to Curl Mixers, you can only get in if you've purchased before. But in the group, I did a video about 30 minutes long about the potential reasons for hair loss. So I definitely want to put that out there. But then you do have bad ingredients that can affect your hair. And so I wouldn't necessarily attribute it to product buildup per se, but it depends on what's in the product.
All right, so I think I have a winner. I'm going to read this story because I thought it was hilarious, and also I think this will be my winner. So Jabrina Santana, she said, I grew up as La Bruja, the witch in Spanish, in my family, and it definitely took a toll on me growing up. I wore my hair in a bun or a ponytail, slicked back with gel and hairspray until I was in high school. I learned to love my curls, and as I became an adult, I started learning how to take care of them, and I love my natural bruja hair. All right, so
you're not a witch. Unless you're a good witch, you can be Glinda.
Right.
No, I'm kidding.
But no, that is actually something that is a really common story. You do everything you can to kind of hide the waves and the curls, and you bury it under product. And what that really is doing even more damage from buildup, from lack of moisture, and tension. So it's crazy that we have to take these kind of steps to escape those pressures and to look acceptable. So you will be my first winner, and we'll let Kim read a few more stories. We got some from YouTube as well as Facebook.
So I'll read some from YouTube. John, can you click on YouTube for me? So, Karina says, I would wear my hair from time to time natural, but I never knew how to take care of it. It's been almost 3 years heat-free. Now I take care of my hair like crazy. I love that, Karina. J Magnum says, my natural hair journey was very similar to everyone else's. Didn't know how to manage my curls, the wavy curls of mine. And the first few months of my journey was frustrating, trying products after products. I can totally relate. I feel like everyone feels that way for sure. Les M says, my journey is transforming from dyeing my hair to getting it back healthy. It's been a long journey because I didn't do the big chop. I switched to your products and my hair is gradually healthy. That's an awesome lesson. All right, Trina Morales says, I've been natural for the last 5 years when I had 4 seizures. My 16-year-old son at the time took care of me. Haven't been able to work and earn enough money for products. I have 3BC hair, and because I can't... Oh, wait, did I finish it? Okay.
Oh, no, it cut off.
Okay. Marika says, I don't use chemicals in my hair, so I use regular products like Shea. My problem products are so expensive here. Flat iron gives me split ends. My birthday is tomorrow. My hair's a hot mess. Okay. I'm trying to find a story, you guys. Okay. JD Mack on Facebook says, I've been natural for 20 years because maintaining a relaxer was too time consuming. I usually pull my hair up into a high bun. I bought Chroma to see if I can maintain a wash and go without the bun for longer than a few days. I just don't have the time to spend hours on my hair every 2 days. JD, you should do your hair once a week. We recommend doing your hair once a week, and that it should give you the style that you need. Though the wash and go should last for at least 5 days.
Yeah, so Jabrina, she said, I always look back and regret not appreciating her curls sooner.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, part of me, so I have long hair now, but part of me wants to like cut it because I just prefer shorter hair. Just because it's simpler. Like now that my hair is shedding after because I'm postpartum, like I had a baby 4 months ago. So my hair is like now shedding. And it takes me almost twice as long to detangle. So that is like bothering me so much. But I'm so curious to see how long my hair actually grows. I'm really curious to see how far I can get it before it's like, okay, this has just gotta go. Okay, so are we done? Yes? All right, you guys want to come up? All right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, go ahead. Sorry. Okay, so
you can go up a little closer and then do a 360. So, yep, go ahead. So when we talk about getting some volume on day one, this is more voluminous than if we had put her under the dryer and just let her get her whole set, you know, her whole time drying underneath the dryer. It would have been on flat, okay? All of these roots and things, we got a little bit of lift, but we also got some friction, and so that gives it a little bit of frizz, which can be helpful for lift as long as you're okay with that look, because you can't have like pristine, no friction curls and have volume. Like it comes with the territory.
Oh my God. So the comments are coming in real fast. Go ahead.
She's just asking you to hear whip. So yeah, we did a little bit of lifting, turning over to the right, to the left, forward, and what that does is that gives some lift at the root. So what I did, I scrunched, but I scrunched with the diffuser, and I scrunched while the hair was transitioning from wet to dry, because that's how it's actually going to set. If you do it while it's wet, you disturb the set. And that's not necessarily going to make it scrunch, because if it's still heavy with water or products, it can just, you know, kind of, it's heavy, and so if it dries heavy, it's not going to be as voluminous as if you did some scrunching as it was transitioning over. Again, a set is like the roller set. If you want to have that curl, you put that roller in there and then you dry it. So we go from straight or detangled wet hair to these big curls, depending on the size of the rollers, that is dry, and then we pick them out or whatever. So
okay, so
the comments are coming in just high, like super fast. They're like, your hair is so beautiful. Oh my God, it is amazing. It's beautiful. I love her hair.
Can you take
gorgeous.
a step up for me real quick?
Those
and then,
curls are beautiful and
can you
luscious.
do a slow 360 for me? Oh, Andrew, do you want to?
They're like, oh my God, can you do the 360?
Come on to the side. There. Oh, there you go. Okay. Yep. We just. I want to make sure that you can go ahead. Keep going. And you do one more. One more.
Okay.
So when we get the content later, you know, there we go. Perfect. 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 All right, last time, you guys. I'm getting real close. All right, there you go. Go ahead.
They were like, oh my God, I want her hair.
You can't have her hair, but you can have yours.
It is beautiful. This is a beautiful
Awesome.
model.
Yeah, it looks
hair.
great.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Those
Andra.
curls are popping. Her hair is fabulous.
Yay, yay. Oh my gosh.
It's like, damn, that's nice,
I
huh?
bet they cussing. Oh my goodness, no cussing on the live. We got children watching.
The curls are popping.
All right, you guys. So it looks like we are going to end Wash and Go Wednesday early this week.
I want to do one. We got one more giveaway, and you have to pick your winner. But it looks like people are actually rooting for somebody. So I've seen this name posted a couple times.
Okay, it looks like people are rooting for someone. So
I'm gonna
Tim's
try
trying
to
to find
find
it.
it.
Oh, I think it's gone, Tim.
No, okay, so Charlene did a repost of it.
Okay. Charlene says Lulu's daughter was affected by the Flint water crisis. She's been a big activist for it. It has had to wash her hair with water bottles and finally loves her curls. Okay, all right, Charlene. So we're trying to give a gift to Lulu.
Yes.
And Lulu's story is who we missed, right?
Yes.
All right, Lulu, you're gonna be our winner. Thank you so much for sharing your story, and I'm so sorry we missed the comment. We were just trying to bounce back and forth between YouTube and then showing Nesheree's hair. So thank you guys so much for letting us know to give it to Lulu. I'm so sorry we missed it. And Lulu, you are going to get our full wash and go system, all 4 steps, worth $80, but you're going to get it completely free. Just make sure to send a screenshot that this live has ended to info@curlmix.com, and we will send it out to you. Awesome. Oh, I see the hearts coming in. Yes, we must have gotten it right. Congrats, Lulu. Thanks, Charlene.
Yes, and then we'll do one more Black History giveaway, and then we'll sign off for the night. But yes, we have shown the final style, so people are asking like, is that it? Is it dry? Like, yes, and it is fabulous. They're like, oh my God, we love your hair, Nesheree.
All right, you guys. Awesome.
right,
Last giveaway of the night. Make sure you're
one.
sharing. We have customer service on the line. They're going to check to make sure you shared when we select our winners. All right, get y'all Google Food ready.
All right, you might not even need the Google Food for this one.
If I get it, y'all can. If I get it for y'all,
you gotta give this to the people, Kim.
They gotta beat me.
Let them have this one. You know this. All right, I picked this one because of Kim. This is one of her most favorite people throughout Black history. She is a poet, author, and civil rights activist.
Oh, this is easy.
She contributed to the civil rights movement as a fundraiser and organizer, working with both Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X. She was the first Black woman to write a screenplay of a major film and the first female poet of any race to recite a poem at a U.S. presidential inauguration.
Okay, so I thought
Who
it
is
was
she?
Maya Angelou at first, but now I'm thinking, is this Oh, it is Maya Angelou. Okay, I was gonna say, is this Lorraine Hansberry? Yes.
All right, so
Nicoya Hunt
and Quanisha Diesel.
Yes, congratulations, you guys. It is Maya Angelou.
So Nicoya and Quanisha, Miss Maya Angelou, you guys are Black history savants out here. We really appreciate all of the love that we have gotten from urban intellectuals. We love that they were able to help us get through our Black History Month, learning something new about famous women throughout Black history. If you haven't checked them out, please do. But then also, thank you all for joining us for Wash and Go Wednesday. We absolutely had a blast, and we love that you guys love Nesheree's results. And if you want to get those very same results, click the link in the description. We're having a flash sale. You can get 20% off your entire order from now until midnight tonight.
Yeah.
Right? And we will be cutting it off if you do not get it. Use that code or the link in the description. That's WGWFEB26. You got anything else, Kim?
Nope. Have a happy Wednesday, you guys.